What do you feel when you hear Vietnam? I hope it doesn't recall any flashbacks. Because today, no war stories, no politics, no helicopters in the sky. Today, Vietnam tastes like coconut milk, red beans, tropical fruit, crushed ice melting under the sun. Today, Vietnam tastes like che. Che is not just a dessert, it's a category, it's culture, a street food ritual, a childhood memory. And before we start cooking, let's travel back in time. Che has existed for centuries in Vietnam. Its roots trace back to influences from Chinese sweet soups, introduced during periods of trade and cultural exchange. Over time, Vietnam transformed the idea into something uniquely its own. Lighter, more colorful, more tropical. Originally, many che desserts were simple sweet bean soups, served warm. But as Vietnam's climate shaped its cuisine, crushed ice and coconut milk became essential additions, turning che into the refreshing, layered dessert we know today. From imperial courts in Hue to buzzing street markets in Ho Chi Minh City, che evolved into dozens, even hundreds of variations. And that's where we move from history into our kitchen. The beauty of che, it's incredibly flexible. There is no single correct version. You can mix beans, fruits, jellies, seeds, tapioca pearls, almost anything sweet and textural. Today, I'll present my own version built around a classic base. The base ingredients are red beans, coconut milk, sugar, and water. We're going to make kiwi jelly, mango jelly, and we're going to use fruits, lychee and pineapple. This combination gives us creaminess, freshness, chewiness, crunch, and tropical brightness, all in one glass. And now, let's continue our story. Vietnam has an astonishing variety of che. In the north, you'll often find simpler, less sweet versions, sometimes served warm in winter. In central Vietnam, especially in Hue, che became refined and artistic. Tiny portions, elegant combinations, sometimes served in small bowls like jewels. In the south, particularly in Ho Chi Minh City, che is bold, colorful, layered, and loaded with ice, perfect for the tropical heat. There are che made with lotus seeds, black sesame, mung beans, taro, sweet corn, pandan jelly, longan fruit, and tapioca pearls. The list never ends. And now, let's build ours. Boil 1 cup of red beans with water and sugar. Cook until the beans are soft but still hold their shape. They should be tender, sweet, and slightly creamy. Blend kiwi, with agar-agar powder and water. Boiled kiwi mixture. Repeat the same process with manga. Boil coconut milk with sugar until it thickens slightly. It should become creamy and cover the spoon slightly, not too heavy. Let's prepare frappe ice. Crush ice finely. Che, without ice on a hot day? That's like a beach without the ocean. And while we prepare these layers, here's something beautiful about che. It can be served hot in winter, especially the bean-based versions, or cold and icy in summer, refreshing, bright, and energizing. Nutritionally speaking, it's relatively balanced. Red beans provide fiber and plant-based protein. Coconut milk offers healthy fats in moderate amounts. Fresh fruits add vitamins and natural sugars. Compared to heavy cakes or fried desserts, che is lighter, lower in saturated fat, and more hydrating, especially when served cold. It's fulfilling, but it doesn't leave you feeling heavy. And now, it's time to assemble. In a tall glass, in the bottom, put sweet red beans. Then, frappe ice. Next layer, pineapple. Then, kiwi jelly. Then, mango jelly. Lychee fruit on top. And finally, pour coconut cream generously over everything. Look at those layers. That's not just dessert, that's architecture. Now grab the spoon, dig deep, and get every single layer into one bite. Cold, creamy, fruity, chewy, sweet and refreshing. If Vietnam ever gives you flashbacks, let it be this one. Next episode, we're traveling again. From tropical sweetness to the open steppe. We are making nomad pasta. Yes, nomads, pasta, history. You know we'll connect it. Like, subscribe, and comment. New episodes every Saturday. This was High Story Cooking Classes, where food tastes better when you know the story. See you next week.